Hello to all of you, and thank you for tuning in for this Cazimi report. On Saturday, March 5th, Jupiter and the Sun will conjunct in the most magical Cazimi transit. And this will occur in Pisces, and this is the most auspicious day for expansion, new opportunities, and quantum leap attainments of all of your wishes and goals you've been working on so hard. And this is a time of extremely good fortune, benevolence, and really the luckiest day of 2022. So I'm so excited to tell you all about it and how you can use this aspect to get what you want in 2022. And every year, the Sun at some point will conjunct Jupiter. This happens every year. This is nothing new. And sometimes when the planets conjunct the Sun can overpower them with all that light, and it really exhausts the planet. But when the planet center is within 17 minutes of the arc of the Sun. I'm getting all astronomy geek on you right now. But when Jupiter is found in the heart of the Sun, then it becomes a Cazimi. And then the Sun's energy does not exhaust the planet, but instead empowers the planet and lights it up and just increases the highest vibrational energies of that planet. And of course, Jupiter is the planet that's all about manifestation, law of attraction, being a magnet to all that you desire. And so this makes this March 5th day this incredibly powerful day for manifesting what it is you want out of life. When Jupiter aligns in the heart of the Sun, this is the most powerful luck that you can use if you've been wanting to publish that book, make an important sales call, a marketing campaign. This is your go-to launch day. This is the day to put yourself out there and be seen, make your reels, your stories, upload your YouTube channel, all of it happening on March 5th, Saturday. Use it to begin something new. Starting a new business or a new relationship will be especially charmed with this energy. This is definitely a buy your lottery ticket moment, especially if you are a Pisces, or if your Pisces falls in your 2nd, 5th, or 8th house. I have 8th house Pisces. I'm pretty excited. And this can bring sudden wealth and good fortune that just comes out of the blue. And Jupiter is all about that higher vibrational, inspirational energy that truly is the light at the end of the tunnel. Finally, we deserve the light at the end of the tunnel. And Jupiter conjunct the Sun is shining brightly at the end of the tunnel, saying it's over now, like you can move on with your life. And so hopefully it's not just personally, but for the world at large, this is a kind of powerful reset. And this transit will affect you personally wherever 14 to 15 degrees of Pisces shows up in your chart. So just knowing your astrological chart and which house Pisces is in will tell you where you're going to find your luck. And if you'd like to have a Cazimi Astrology chart reading, I'm going to do a flash sale starting now until March 5th for just $58. I'll pull up your astrology chart and give you a mini Jupiter Sun Cazimi reading and let you know where to find the luck in your life. And you can find my website down below at kamimihealingarts.com. And what makes this day so special is that Jupiter is also exalted in Pisces. And that means he's right at home. It's like the king is on his throne in Pisces. And Jupiter was the original ruler of Pisces before Neptune. So he just feels at home. This is where Jupiter manifests best and really shines his light the strongest. And so when Jupiter is in Pisces, our intentions can be purified and reborn this day. You might get new downloads, new inspirations about starting a whole new business or an idea for a new book or a new workshop. You'll really want to take some time on this Saturday, March 5th, to tap into the energy of the day and just see what shows up for you and what is calling your heart to do next. And Pisces is the sign of reincarnation and rebirth, that whole death rebirth cycle at the 12th house as we emerge into the first house. And so perhaps if you had a business that was flailing or things that you've lost some things during the last 2 years, Pisces is saying something new is being reborn with this Jupiter, Sun Cazimi, and there is a new spark, a new hope. And if you are a Pisces, especially from now until June 20th, you're going to have so much energy to manifest something new. And Jupiter is going to be giving you blessings all year and fortune. And I always think when Jupiter is in your sign, this is like the time when you get to go before the king and ask for whatever you want and ask for your wishes to be granted. The king will see you now. So really get clear about what it is you want, Pisces. And really, we all have Pisces somewhere in our chart. So really now is the time for all of us to ask Jupiter, the mighty king, to bestow the financial blessings, the business, love, relationship blessings, and favors, and you will be able to receive all that you desire in 2022. But you first must ask for what you want in order to receive it, which means you have to know what you want to start with. And then you've heard the saying, ask and you shall receive. Get clear about what you want, write it down, ask Source, ask Jupiter, ask the universe on this day, on March 5th, to give you whatever it is you want. Ask and you will receive. And if you put what you are hoping to manifest, your wish, your ask, in the comments, I will send Reiki to it and I'll sing it, ring it in my singing bowl. I have a Tibetan singing bowls, and sometimes I have clients write their prayers or their wishes and I put it in the bowl and I just ring it. And I might just even record it as a little short to put here on YouTube of all of your wishes in my singing bowl. So be sure to write in the comments what it is you want to ask Jupiter, what it is you want to receive on this one lucky day. You just get one lucky day. We're not getting another one of these in 2022. So get clear about what you want and make sure you ask on this day for whatever it is you want to receive. And use this excellent day for making plans, formulating your goals for 2022, and pruning out anything in your life that just isn't serving you right now. Stop wasting your precious time on anything that's not feeding your soul, so you can focus on manifesting what you really want. This can be a great time to get really clear about your calendar, your schedule, and where are you spending your time. And this Cazimi transit is great for taking big risks or a leap of faith and stepping out of your comfort zone, really going for something bigger, dreaming bigger now, and being featured or seen in a big way. Like we have a bunch of features we're doing with the Bend Health Guide, putting yourself out there, trying to publish an article or something, dusting off your vision board and adding new ideas and just making the plans for what it is you want to be doing. And your mantra for this day is you've got this. Anything you want to accomplish, you can really make it happen now. And Jupiter gives you the confidence to do all the things, even the hard things, and just stepping into a bigger role now. I know several people have gotten these huge promotions and they're a little bit like, whoa, this is a big quantum leap role shift for me. But this is the time when you can leap into something that is larger than life and you will grow into the role. Trust me. And remember, life is what happens when you're busy making plans. So even though you're making all these plans, also be open to just the kismet, synchronicity. Something could fall in your lap on this day. and an opportunity that you weren't even expecting could show up, and just be open to it. Be open to make a change. And this is also a great day for writing your script. If you've ever done script writing, it's just like writing the story of your life. And sometimes it could be a little imaginary, like, you know, here I am sitting at the edge of my infinity pool, drinking with my girlfriends, and just have fun with it. It doesn't have to be serious. Just write out a script of what you want your life to look like, and maybe doing some hypnosis to get rid of any subconscious blocks or doubts that are holding you back. And you can rewire your subconscious for success with hypnosis. And good luck at this time can also just show up as an unexpected opportunity for something even personal, a new relationship, a new friendship that elevates you, and something spiritual, maybe an opportunity to do some kind of spiritual retreat shows up. Be aware of what is showing up for you on this day. And there can be a real kind of quickening of the energy, where the energy feels like it's speeding up. And trust me, it is. The energy is speeding up as we move into eclipse season in April. A lot of us are going to be going through big changes, especially if you are a Scorpio or a Taurus, because we have that Taurus North Node and Scorpio Dragon's Tail. So a lot is about to change for many of us, and I think of this March 5th day as the seed that will, you know, sprout into the big changes that are to come this year. And you might feel an urge or strong desire to do all you can right now to experience everything to the fullest. It's almost like someone on their deathbed that just has to get to the ocean one last time. There's just this urge to get out and experience life. And you may be a beneficiary of gifts or money on this fortunate day. And remember to pay it forward for whatever you receive. Also give in charity. And any donations made to any charity on this day will count extra. It's just really putting money into the karmic piggy bank, because this is, Jupiter loves that kind of benevolence, that giving to charity. So this is a especially good day if you have more than enough to give and share with others who may not be as fortunate. And the key word of this Cazimi day is expansion. So many things in all areas of our life, from business to relationships to friendship circles, can really expand under this Jupiter Sun energy. And it's an excellent time to begin a new course of studies or begin a long distance travels. And new relationships, investments, or new businesses started this day will hold the energy of that Cazimi for their entire lifespan. So it can really bless a project or a new business if you start it on this magical, auspicious March 5th date. And what will you start on this magical date? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And this powerful Cazimi day represents a potent time of renewal, purification, and a whole new cycle. Really, a new era will begin on this March 5th day. And I think of the 1920s, when we had the Great Depression, and then after that, they had a whole new era that was so exciting, and it brought in so much innovation, such as the first transatlantic flight, which actually happened in 1927 when there was a Jupiter Sun Cazimi in Pisces, just like we will be experiencing on March 5th. And so we may see some innovations in travel, in the way that we get around, or even these, so many billionaires are making these trips to the moon. Something may come about that just brings us a whole new form of travel. And it can also have to do with the ocean with Pisces. So there may be something new innovations that relate to our oceans. And on this Cazimi day, we have access to the highest energies in the world. So it would be wise to try to use this time for meditation, Reiki, some kind of spiritual pursuits, I know it's going to be a busy day between your vision board and your making plans and your goals, but also take some time to get out into nature. Just taking your socks off and putting your feet into the earth so you can connect with the earth energies on this March 5th Cazimi day will be really powerful. Jupiter in Pisces rules over hope. And this is such an optimistic energy. And it really gives me hope that, peace and humanity will be restored in our world, and faith. And I cannot wait to see what transpires globally this day. Our faith has really been hidden, and now it's like faith is emerging into the light. And hopefully it's going to bring some really powerful, new, hopeful, renewed energy. And right after this Jupiter and Sun Cazimi, the very next day, Venus and Mars will move from that critical degree of 29 degrees of Capricorn. Together, conjoined, they cross through the threshold into 0 degrees of Aquarius. And it feels so romantic, almost as if Venus and Mars got together in Capricorn when they were both so powerful. And now they emerge into Aquarius. And so many people say this is that, age of Aquarius birthing. And now it's like they're on their honeymoon in a much softer energy of Aquarius as they cross the gate, and Venus throws off her veil and gets ready to party in a freer sign. Capricorn is so much about restrictions, and we are really seeing a lot of the mask mandates and restrictions lightening up now as Venus and Mars enter into Aquarius. And this double union of planets is a positive transit for meaningful, reciprocal relationships that feel more like friendships, as well as how we will innovate our communities. Aquarius is all about communities, and form alliances in this post-2020 world as we begin to re-emerge and we get away from all those Capricorn restrictions. And this movement into 0 degrees of Aquarius for Mars and Venus occurs at that exact 0 degrees of Aquarius as the Great Conjunction. Remember, on December 21st, on the winter solstice of 2020, when we had Jupiter and Saturn meeting at that 0 degrees of Aquarius, and they were calling that at that time the Christmas star, because the two planets came together and they were shining so bright in the night sky. And that really gave us all this feeling of hope and faith. Jupiter is all about faith and hope and humanity. Things are going to get better soon. And it feels like we can finally exhale over everything we've been through in the last 2 years. And then we get ready for that Jupiter conjunct Neptune, which is happening on April 23rd, or at 23 degrees of Pisces on April 12th. Sorry, all these numbers. It's 23 degrees of Pisces, April 12th. But that is another mystical, magical transit that I'm going to cover in another one of these little readings soon. And so be sure to like and subscribe to keep up to date on all that is happening as we move into that April eclipse season. And I'm going to put a little energy clearing and some Reiki into this video just to bless you all on this powerful Jupiter Sun Cazimi. I was actually born with a Jupiter Sun Cazimi, so I think that might be why this is my favorite day of the year. And I want to send my own Jupiter Sun Cazimi blessings to each and every one of you, that you figure out what you want and you go after it on this magical day. Thank you.